Welcome to the Black Educated Tea Podcast. I'm your host, Makeda Marie, and today's topic of discussion is Are you capable? But as always, before we get into the tea, let's get into this tea. So I am drinking a chai tea latte. Very sweet. You can buy these just about anywhere from any store. They're already pre-made. But what I tend to do is I will put it on the stove and I add a little bit of honey and vanilla to it. So I have to add my little twist to it. So that's what I'm drinking today. It does have caffeine and a lot of sugar already. And so you can add honey to it, you can add vanilla to it, or you don't have to add anything to it because it is already sweet. It is already pre-mixed and pre-made. But I'm drinking a chai tea latte. Really good. So I just, wanted something really good, really sweet, really soothing today. So that's what I'm drinking. So let's go ahead and get into this topic. Am I capable? Are you capable? You know, I recently saw a video, maybe a couple weeks ago. There was a young lady that was, and she was really passionate on the topic. So she was saying that if someone really wants to be with you, then they will take the initiative to call you, text you, or talk to you and this and that. I totally agree with her. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, because if someone is showing that they want to be with you, if someone cares about you, if someone loves you, they want to know about your well-being. In these times, we have to know how each other are doing. We just have to, because you never know. So I see absolutely nothing wrong with if somebody is, trying to pursue you or trying to date you, that you talk to them daily, you text them daily, or even have face-to-face where you get to see each other daily. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. The only issue that I have with that, especially as I get older and I just have more interactions with people, everybody does not think that way. And so that's why I am making this a topic, because everybody is not capable of giving you what you're asking for, which is totally fine. So for some people, they may not talk to you every day. They may talk to you every other day. They may talk to you via text message. They may talk to you via phone calls or face-to-face every other day, and that may be fine to them, which is okay, because that's how they process, or that's their way of living and that's their way of thinking. So for some people, talking to you every day may be too much. To me, talking to someone every day or seeing them every day is not too much if I'm in a relationship with that person. To me, that's not too much. But for some people, I talked to you Monday, so I ain't got to talk to you Tuesday. I can talk to you Wednesday. I talk to you Wednesday. I don't have to talk to you Friday. We can go out to eat or whatever. So for some people, just because they don't talk to you every day doesn't mean they love you any less. So you got to know who you are with, and stop getting with people that are not capable of giving you what you ask for. And that's the bottom line. So for the young lady that had the video that was really passionate on someone, calling and texting every day, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But she would have to get with a person that has those same values, those beliefs, and that thinks the same way. You can't get with somebody that's like, I can talk to you 2-3 times a week, but you're someone that wants to talk daily. You someone that wants to go out, weekly, but they like, we can go out monthly, Stop expecting things out of people that just can't do it. Just stop it, please. We're adults here. We are adults. Stop expecting things out of people that are not capable of giving it to you. Because you can find someone that is very capable of giving you those daily phone calls, those daily text messages, or those, daily meetup where we can just sit and have coffee or tea, or just go to the park or go out to eat, whatever it is. Find you someone that's capable of doing that. And stop getting with someone that is not capable and then trying to change that person into who you want them to be, because it's just not going to work. And it doesn't make them a bad person because they don't want to, go out to eat weekly, or they don't call every day. That doesn't make them a bad person. They will have to find someone that's okay with talking every other day and going out monthly, just like that young lady would have to find someone that's okay with how she thinks and her beliefs and her values. And that is the bottom line here. And that goes for anything or any relationship that we have. Some people are not capable of giving us what we ask for. Doesn't make them bad people. They're just not capable of giving that. So don't crucify them or make them out to be bad people because they're not capable of giving you what you ask for. Find someone that can. Just find someone that can. Somebody that's on your level, someone that thinks the same way that you do, someone that shares the same values as you. You have to be in alignment. And that's bottom. That's point blank. You have to be in alignment. You're not going to always see eye to eye. You're not going to always, share the same beliefs and the same ideas. But find someone that's really almost, I guess that's the best way to put it. Because nothing is going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be absolutely perfect. But find someone that is really on your level and think the same way you do. Don't get with someone that thinks total opposite of you and get mad because you're saying the sky is blue, but they're like, no, it's green. Yeah, you know this. And you cannot change that this person sees the sky green and you see it blue. You're like, you know what? You continue to see that sky, in the green that you do. I'm going to just find someone that can see it in the blue that I do. And, and that is a terrible analogy, but it's honestly the truth. So stop trying to change people to see things the way that you do and just find someone that is on your level. Because like I said, I saw nothing wrong with what she said at all. It just made me really think of situations that I see people in, and they're like, oh, I like to do this, but they just don't like to do that. Or, I see things this way, and they just don't see things this way. If you're with someone and you can't agree on absolutely nothing, that may be not the person for you. The person just may not be for you because you're not seeing eye to eye. You can't come in agreement with anything. So they just may not be the person for you, and they may not be a bad person, but you all are just not clicking. You're not coming on common ground. And there's nothing wrong with that because some people are just not capable to give what you may want. That's like if you have a foundation for a house and this foundation is only built for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, but you're trying to put a 10-bedroom, 8-bath home on this foundation. Yeah, the foundation is not stable. There's going to be a lot of cracking and crumbling, and there's going to be some shifts, and at some point that the house is going to collapse because the foundation is not strong enough. And, I just say that to, once again, say that everybody or some people may not be capable of giving you what you want. And then, whatever you're asking for, is it realistic too? Now, that's something else to think about. Because sometimes people may not be capable of giving us what we ask for because sometimes we're not realistic in what we're asking for. So those are really questions to ask yourself. Is this person capable of giving me what I'm asking for? And if what I'm asking for, is it really realistic as well? And I always think about that. And I never judge somebody because they may not be capable of giving me what I ask for. Because sometimes I have to step back and be like, well, what am I asking for? Is this really realistic of what I'm asking for? And once I do realize that it is realistic and they're just not capable of doing it, that's still totally fine. No matter what it is, if I'm looking for a particular hairstyle, I'm looking for a particular car, no matter what it is, whatever I'm looking for, if that person can't deliver, then you just go find someone else that can give you this particular hairstyle. Someone else that can do your nails in a certain way. So, it just whatever it depends on. It varies. So, but don't try to force your hairstylist to do this hairstyle if they cannot. You don't force this salesperson to try to sell you a car and he just can't. It's impossible for him to find this particular car. Just go to a car dealership or a car salesman that can. Find your hairstylist that can deliver this hairstyle. If this person can only do gel nails in a good way or dip, but you love acrylic, find someone that specializes in that. So there's always ways around it. I would say those may not be the best examples, but those are just the simplest ways to put it. But when you think on it on a higher level, when it comes to relationships or whatever, just find you someone that's on your level that's capable of giving you what you need, what you're asking for. But then ask yourself, am I being realistic in what I'm asking for? And, give people, grace and mercy as well. Because although they may not be capable of giving you what you ask for, give them mercy and grace that they can. At some point they may be. Everybody can grow. So just have mercy and grace on that person, that although they may not be able or capable to give you what you're asking for at that moment, if they're taking initiative to at least show that, hey, I am working toward and I may be capable, then just be understanding of that person. But please stop trying to change people to who you want them to be, and just accept people for who they are. And if that person is not from you, then just move on, no matter what it is, a relationship, a service, no matter what it is, just move on. And I just, want to close out with that. But I really, really would just love to hear your ideas, your thoughts, your comments on, what do you think of when you think of capabilities? And are you capable of giving what you ask for as well? Are you being realistic in what you ask for? And if that person is not capable of giving you what you need or what you ask for, then what do you do in that case? What do you honestly do if you have certain expectations or you have certain values, and this person that just clearly cannot, or they're not capable of giving you what you're asking for or what you need? What do you do in that case? So I would really just love to hear your comments and your thoughts. And as always, this is the Black Educated Tea Podcast.